is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Darkest Dungeon. A sandstorm of rumors and half-truths swirl around the newcomer. This is a shield bearer. We need her. So here in the stagecoach, do we have the capacity to increase our barrack size? Yes, we do.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
Okay.
Shifting, swaying, she mesmerizes her prey before the final strike.
That's right. Okay, so I've never used a shield bearer before. Or shield breaker, sorry. I was mispronouncing it. Shield breaker. She doesn't have a shield, as we can see. Okay, so what does she do? Pierce moves forward 1. Accuracy damage is reduced. Armor piercing. Bypass guard. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Breaks guard, can't be guarded. Pull 2. Moves forward 1. Adder's Kiss. Melee is back 1. Blight. 3 points for 3 rounds. Impale. Moves back 1. Can only be used from the front position. Affects all 4 enemies. Reduce damage. Reduce crit. Expose. Moves back 1. Bypasses stealth. Crits received chance plus 8%. D-stealth minus 4 speed. Interesting. Captivate is a ranged ability. Reduce damage. Increased crit. Blight 3 points for 3 rounds. Plus 40% damage versus marked. Nice. Serpent Sway. Forward 1. 2 blocks. Buff self for 1 speed. Okay. Snake Skin increases protection and max HP. Armor piercing 15% for 4 battles for all companions. I assume that basically reduces enemy protection by 15%. That's what I assume that does. 1 companion can't be marked for 4 battles. That's interesting. Blight skill chance and resist. Very nice. So very, very cool. Only visits a brothel. We'll have to take care of that. Fascinated with injury, wounds, and torture. Okay. So long as it's against enemies, that's fine. Increase speed and dodge. Always. That's good. And bonus for scouting in the Warrens. Good. Interesting character overall, I would say. Already wearing purple as well, which is ideal. Terrell has Expose and Captivate instead of Adder's Kiss and Impale. Do we want them both? Adder's Embrace and the Sandstorm. Pep Talk. I mean, we need a jester. That much is certain.
Ye will be laughing still at the end.
Weaponsmithing level 1 we need. Do we have that ability? No. We need more deeds. We need tons of deeds. We have a decent amount of crests, but deeds are needed. Okay, so we have a little bit of money. Reynald, do you have problems? Will only pray. Oh, it's so limiting. This will always confuse me, because in the introduction, the caretaker kills himself. So I don't understand. Maybe it's not the caretaker that kills himself. Maybe it's my ancestor or whatever. And the caretaker is a totally different dude, but man, it's annoying that he exists. We need busts for this. Stress recovery for gambling? Sure. We'll do that because we can. Do you have problems? No. You're perfectly fine going wherever you can. Let's send you here. That should get rid of all of his stress, I believe. Compulsive. As a matter of fact, let's see if we can just get rid of that. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. Ugh. These two need stress relief. Egomania, compulsive egomania. Good grief. If I find a new antiquarian, one of these are gonna go. Let's go there. Do we have any diseases? No, we should be alright. We're gonna have to just be fine with what we have stress-wise here, because we don't have the money to fix it right now. Okay, so we did one foray into the courtyard. So now they're gonna spread to everywhere, which is a huge pain. We get deeds for that, we get portraits for that. We need deeds. We need lots of deeds. We don't have a Hellion yet, but when we do get one, I will be using her extensively. Infestation low. Probably everywhere, infestation low. Kill one Baron? Are you kidding me? That's already available? I don't think we're capable of accomplishing that yet. Crates marked for the winemakers reserved. So if we go do this, is this going to give us more blood? Are we going to come back with a bonus of blood? I feel like we would. I feel like the Weald is probably where we're going to go, though. Let me take a look and see what party combos include the Shield Breaker. Shield Breaker, yeah. And I'll come back with a special party for us. Okay, so all of the special parties that involve shield breakers include characters that we don't have yet. Both the Leper, the Abomination, and the Hellion. Just a few examples of characters that we need in order to complete a bunch of the party combos. But I did see this, Bard and Guard. We have the characters now, we have the Jester now. So I think this is going to be a decent group here, aside from the Crimson Curse. And I am kind of interested in getting another shield breaker. It doesn't hurt to grab the Plague Doctor as well.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
We already have a full barracks, but I will be trading these guys out a little more often than I do in my vanilla campaign. Just because it's really easy to do. There's no penalty for it or anything like that. You just switch people out, dismiss them, rehire, all that kind of stuff. Okay, headed for the Weald. We don't have that many of these. As a matter of fact, we don't have anything to give to anybody so far. Alright. Solo, can't be used. Can't be used. Can't be used. Can't be used. So we have a bunch of money. Let's take the Jester to the guild and give him the skills that he actually needs. There we go. Okay, so he's going to be using this. This probably. Battle Ballad would be nice, but he can't use it until he's back. So Finale drops him back 3, and then he can use Battle Ballad. So if he uses this first, or even this first, yeah, we'd probably use this first because it buffs Finale's damage by 30%. Then we could use Finale to drop back, use the Battle Ballad, use Solo to bring us forward again, and then Finale to drop back again. So it's going to be a complex maneuver here trying to use this guy. He's going to be very flexible in his positioning, which is not something that I'm really used to be honest. Crush, Retribution, Defender, good, Guard Ally. So we have Open Vein, Pistol Shot. All these can be used from the position he's in. And Demon's Pull, Vulnerability, and Weakening, good. Ugh. All of his resistances are so low. Bleed resistance is good on everybody except for him. I would love to have some better bleed resistance on the Jester. We're going to switch him to purple, of course. That was the one that I skipped right there. Purple. Is this Dismiss? It is. Dismiss, buddy. That's about the closest I can get, I think. Yeah. And then Fitzalan, you're already set. Okay. Nope. I don't want to go to the farmstead. I want to go to the Weald. Glad I caught that. It is a short run, so I think a stack of food will suffice. A stack of torches should be good. A couple keys, a couple shovels. Because of where we're going, I know we need these. We'll take the blood. Can we not use this on him immediately? I don't think we can. We'll take it though, and we'll use it towards the beginning of the adventure. But then I guess we are going to have to go back into the court to get more blood later on. Probably in the next episode.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
It is unfortunate that I'm not able to use the shield breaker on this first quest after we found her. But I am happy to go through this challenge using the special parties specific. Wow, a whole stack of food. Using the special parties only, because this Bard and Guard is really going to challenge me to use the Jester in a very different way than I'm used to using him. If you've been following my vanilla campaign, you know what I mean. I use them for stress relief only, and basically nothing else. Come on. Okay, minimal damage, but it's something. A Dirk Stab, you can reach her. Nice, critical. That's what I like to see. And there's a bonus to our finale. Let's retribute these guys, so that if they attack... They do have the ability where they attack marked. Some monsters have high protection, which absorbs attack damage. Dots ignore protection and are effective means to take down these highly armored opponents. Just in case y'all didn't know, I knew. Okay, damage and protection. Let's try to reduce these on them. It worked. Yeah, Rend the Mark. I knew they had that ability, and so since he's marked, they're more likely to use it against him. And with his riposte available right now, that's pretty powerful. Let's see if we can finish this guy. Nope. An 8 on damage. So we could have buffed ourselves a little bit further before we used that.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, a crush here. Nice critical. Holy cow. Now, if he rends the marked, that's going to murder him. Let's try and heal. A 1. Expected. Oh no, he's going further to try and attack this guy. I need to give him blood, though. Because I think that wasting is about the highest level of trouble that we can be in concerning that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
A protection stone, that sounds pretty good. It reduces speed, which I'm not a fan of, but there's not much else we can do about it. Should I use this now? Passive? Okay. No, that's much better reduction in resistances and stuff. Highly preferred. Nothing? No scouting? Let's go to this room, because it's out of the way. Oh. 20 stress.
Machinations spring to life.
Resisted the
With a
blight, though.
singular purpose.
Okay, a shallow grave. Okay, this one shouldn't have required any looking up. It supposedly gives you 2 to 3 gems when you use the shovel on there. We don't need any more food. I'm going to pass this one up. I don't think we can sell food. Oh, I did not get the torches off fast enough. Yep, we've been surprised. That's no surprise, actually. And they're all going to get to go first, which is a huge pain, literally. Okay. Oh, we can't grape shot from here, which is also a huge pain. Let's get a little bit of light on the subject, though. Buff ourselves? Sure. I'll use it. Because I can. Nice dodge. Would expect nothing less of my jester. Ooh. Dodges as well. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. And indeed. Vulnerability. They only have a dodge of 15, which is lower than a bunch of the other enemies that we've been facing. We don't need to pull anybody, so let's just try healing.
Momentary abatement.
6 is good. He resisted the bleeding as well, which is nice. Knockback and stun. Stunning them is kind of nice. Let's just use this right away. Because there is always a chance that they're going to attack him. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, he has no bleed resistance, so I'm not surprised that they're going to get some attacks on him. Nice. Okay. Good. Good stab there. Go ahead and move back so that he can do something on his turn. Namely, the grape shot blast. Good.
Formation is broken.
It's 2 out of 4.
Maintain the offensive.
I should have been using bandages on these guys. Yeah. But I was actually planning on saving the bandages for curios. See if we can finish this guy off.
Press
We did.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, come on. Leave him alone. He has enough trouble as it is. Resisted the bleeding, though. That's good. If we could do something that doesn't kill him, that would be great. I'd love to pass, but that, yeah, it stresses him out when we do that. This shouldn't be enough to kill him, right? 5. Can we let it be his turn next? I would just move. Okay. Yes, please heal yourself for a decent amount. 8 is okay. That's about half of your life there. Okay, now we can crush this guy. Whoa.
Executed with impunity.
14 critical. Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay. It's not much to do in here. There's no special item for it. We found a map that didn't show us anything, so that's fine. There are some negative things that can happen. You can gain stress because it says the fate of the occupants has been revealed or something like that. So, at least we didn't get that. I'm surprised that he's not able to scout more. There's more food. You know what, though? There we go. Now, without trying to stress us out too much. Ah,
If
4
only
food and an
treasure could
onyx.
staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Worth it. Worth it. We're all healed up pretty good now.
Nature herself,
Okay.
a victim to the spreading corruption.
I need to try to remember to bring more shovels on these. But you never know. You never know what you're going to need. Okay, please. Good. Damage done. And in fact, she's basically dead now. Rind? Ah. Nice. Okay. Retribution would be pretty good. We might be able to finish her off. We did. She didn't even get a turn. I love it. The Dark Stab is going to come in handy here. I really want to try to get off a good finale. So that's plus 60% damage there. If we could open Vein on this guy, we finish him off. Okay. Guard this guy. And heal him for 1. Oh, and he caught the bleeding. So he actually damaged him for 2. And he's bleeding now for 3. When you only have 13 health, that's pretty serious. 12 out of 15. Not bad. Not quite enough to kill him, but not bad. Once we level him up a little bit more.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, I never did unequip their abilities. Huh. Okay, let's take this off then. And put this on. We'll put this on here, even though it reduces his speed, and he's not using any of his bleed abilities. He's got 3 and 2. We should be okay. We should be okay. If he can get some better heals off, that would be ideal. We'll just see how it goes. It's going to be very important for him to mark himself on this one. Let's go for a boost in damage. Ah!
Terrible assault cannot be
Resisted the disease, though. That's huge. It's very important. For 5 rounds. Good grief. Okay. Reduce damage and protection on this guy so that we can do some real damage to him. I should have healed myself, but we're not going to worry about that right now. He'd probably just make himself bleed. Okay, the Dark Stab. Not bad. We're in the mark, of course. Ouch. Ouch. That's a huge problem, actually. Okay. He's so close to death, we're going to have to guard him. He only takes 1 more damage there. Kill him, please. Thank you. Okay, now his bleeding is gone. That doesn't mean much for us, though. 7 to 12. Nice, critical. That's what I like to see. Okay. Nice dodge. Good resistance there. Wonderful. Please. A 5 isn't bad. He resisted his own bleeding, too. Okay. Retribution. Short. Mark himself. Maybe that'll take the focus off of this guy. There we go. And 5 to 10. 5 to 10 plus bleeding. I like that. So he'll be dead in 2 rounds, if not sooner. A 4, that's manageable. It's acceptable. You can Dark Stab from the very far back. That blows my mind. Let's use this, because we haven't yet. Okay, if we could crush 2 turns, say. If we could stun this guy. He's going to do his silly gas cloud. Oof. dead. I'm pretty sure at later levels that gas cloud causes blight and other unsavory things. Okay, let's just go ahead.
A devastating blow.
It'll be fine. You take 2 more damage.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
What was our quest here? Explore 90% of the rooms or something? It couldn't have been. Complete all room battles, maybe? That would be even better, because that means there's no more battles on these 3 areas. That doesn't mean that there's no more battles, just not in any of the rooms. Okay, so clearly this is a key. Okay. You need food. Oh, are you kidding me right now?
Piled high and cloaked in malice.
Let's bring the light up a little ways. Let me start off bleeding. Man, I wish he had an ability that moved him forward. His dodge is 0. He doesn't have any protection. Okay, let's do a heal then. 4, that's pretty good. And he resisted the bleeding, that's excellent. Can we stun him? 50%? That does move him forward, and it did stun him. More bleeding would be beautiful. It's working. More damage. It's working. More healing of 0. He resisted the bleeding though, so that's reasonable. He has 100% resistance now. Crush will give us 5 to 9. This is 2 to 3, but then we have Retribution. Riposte, sorry. Yeah. Is it going to give him 3? It does. Oh, that's so ugly. That's so ugly. They all have dodge. Let's see if we can get him. Move resist is only 25%. Okay, he's been brought up. More bleeding? Yes, please. So that on his turn he's got 6 damage coming. Another Dirk stab. Headhunt, okay. Wow. The amount of damage that these guys are able to do is just really absurd. Good dodge. Good dodge. Proud of you. Down to 16 right now. Life steal. Nice dodge. That means he doesn't get anything from it. Ah, come on. Wow.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
As the ghoulish collection scatters, the rats prepare to feast.
All he had to do is survive one more round.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
All he had to do was survive one more round.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Well, I'll consider myself foolhardy for continuing on here, then. How in the world could I have ever imagined that we would face the Collector at this level? It's a level 1 apprentice run. We don't have a shovel, right? Let's not worry about this then. It's a level 1 apprentice run. Short, level 1 apprentice.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Still no scouting. fine. Somebody have tapeworms? Did we eat 5 foods? I think this requires... This might be antivenom, actually. Mummified remains? I guess we just have to finish wrapping him up.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Blood and death. You're absolutely right. Okay, one more hallway, and then we're done. We are going to 100% this. I don't remember... Oh, that was the shallow grave, and this was carcass. I don't think we're going to get extra money for bringing home extra food. Ooh. Oh, I'd rather not face anybody right now. Nice. Nice dodge. Our dodge is still 13 after that reduction. Oh, the debuff didn't take. I just noticed that after I said that. Nice dodge. Oh, beautiful. That's one thing about these characters. They are pretty maneuverable. Okay, bit of bleeding there. What's this? That's going to require bandages. How is this about to heal his bleeding there? No such luck now. Sorry, guy. Let's give them some of their own. You missed. Oh, come on. I'm not going to lose my brand new Jester also. It's a good heal, and he resisted the bleed, too. Grape Shot might be enough to finish him off. Unless he rolls minimum, which of course he does. Another heal here, since he's going to be bleeding the whole time. Okay, he resisted the bleed too. Wow.
Grievous injury.
Rabies.
Fear.
No surprise. These are rabid gnashers. Oh, come on. Can we just forget about giving them the ability to attack? Can we just make it to where they don't get to attack ever? I'd love that. I guess if I put on a speed stone or something, that would probably be the case.
Another one falls.
I can't risk him dying.
This expedition at least promises success.
And he would die if I didn't do that. Now we don't have the bandages for this mummified remain, so I'm just gonna not worry about it. We did 100% it though, so that's fine. Our first death? Is that our first
Driving out corruption is an endless battle.
for this playthrough?
But
I
one
feel
that
like it is.
must be fought.
Okay, almost 8,000 gold. That's not bad. 12 crests, 6 deeds, 6 busts. Oh, Dismas is level 2 now. That's pretty awesome. Claustrophobia. Enclosed spaces. What does that even mean? Where would that come into play? Ruins Adventurer. Reduce stress in the ruins, that's good. And then reduce blight and bleed resistance. That might be something we want to look into getting rid of, but rabies definitely is. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. If you want to catch the next one, feel free to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description. And feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.